I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. In last night's Celtics game against the Knicks, Jaylen Brown dropped 23 points in a loss, but made sure to leave his mark. Literally.
Did Jaylen Brown's hair just rub off on OG Anunoby?
84-65. The foul called on and hits the back of the iron.
Jaylen Brown left what appears to be black shoe polish on OG Anunoby's jersey. When I saw this clip blowing up on Twitter, I already knew what happened. Let me walk you through it. This is Jaylen Brown on media day in 2016 as a rookie. Here's Jaylen Brown in 2019 and him in 2021. From his rookie season up till the bubble season, Jaylen sported the high top fade exclusively. Never a low cut, never an afro, not even a Caesar. Just the same exact signature box cut. And there's nothing wrong with that. Once you find the style that works for you, it makes sense to stick with it. But everything changed in 2021 when Jaylen started the season looking like this. Now, to the common eye, those are just braids. He grew out his hair during COVID and he's going for a new style. Wrong. These are braids. These are struggle braids. The difference being Jaylen did not grow his hair long enough to get that style. I know he's holding back tears from the pain. His scalp is getting pulled off of his skull.
Fatality.
Braids are already going to be tight, but if you want braids and only have 3 inches of hair, it's going to be even more tighter with more tension. And if you don't take them out after 2 to 4 weeks, you're going to experience traction alopecia. Essentially, if you keep a tension-heavy style like braids in for too long, you're going to start losing hair in the areas where your scalp is getting pulled the most. This is something that a lot of black women struggle with because all of their versatile hairdos, twists, braids, goddess locks, etc., etc. And it's the reason why you see guys with those ghastly front tapers. It's meant to prevent their hairline from running away. Yes, Jaylen always had the front taper, but he never let his scalp breathe. The whole time he had braids in, not once did I ever see him with his hair unbraided. Just about every other player who's known for braids, Brandon Ingram, Dylan Brooks, even Allen Iverson, all of them routinely let their hair loose a couple games and then get their braids redone. But not Jaylen Brown. In every photo of him I can find between 2021 and 2024, he only has the braids in, and they are always the same length. But he has to be getting them redone because there's no visible regrowth. There's just more and more of his scalp becoming visible. He probably has an African braider. When I saw him with those sideways braids, I started praying for him. I was praying for him. And it's unfortunate he didn't have anyone in his corner to warn him about all the bald spots he was going to get from those super tight braids. My theory is that he's always been bald and has been wearing hair units, which explains why his high top fade was always the same and his braids never grew. Not even LeBron tried using spray paint on his head. So Jaylen might need to visit to Turkey.